Hello there, everybody. Welcome to CookieNinja Plays Europe Truck Simulator 2. We're going to treat this as like a chill thing for us. I'm playing in VR. That HDR effect is ridiculous. But I'm playing in VR. Hopefully everything is going to look good. And we're just going to, just treat this as a chill sesh. Let me get out on the road here and I'll start explaining a little bit. Anyway, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. As I said, I'm playing this in VR thanks to Toxima, who donated an Oculus Rift S. Oh, I hit the, I think that's this button. Yeah. An Oculus Rift S. So thank you so much, Toxima. And then of course, we're using the microphone on that headset as well. My driving setup is behind my actual computer, so I don't think I'd be able to actually use my good microphone, unfortunately, on this one. I've adjusted some of the mirrors. We have bought our own truck as well. And we have also hired another driver and bought a truck for them as well, with our $500,000. So we are in a crap ton of debt, but at the same time, at least we have people working for it. Both of us are driving Scanias. Scanias are my preferred truck. I'm driving an R, and my other driver is driving a Scania Streamline. Just the very first Scania that you can see on the list. I'm like, don't want to go anything fancy. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want anything fancy, so you can have that one. And that's what I did. I obviously gave it the same paint job as mine. We have a company brand here that we need to uphold. So, you know, when your branding looks good, you feel good. That applies to content creation as well. Make sure you have a strong individual branding and stick to it. And if you decide to change, try and keep some similar themes, whether it's the color palette or a theme. Mine is triangles. So, yeah, I just like how modern it is. I set the force feedback up on the wheel a little bit, so it's shaking quite a bit, and I'm really, really happy about that. All right. I've turned on the vocal GPS as well in case I miss anything on that tiny screen right there. Hopefully it's all good. And I will obviously be able to adjust the levels in post, but I will try and make some adjustments as much as possible as well, because the less work that I have to do in post, the better. At least on this series anyway. Right. Oh, I made that to 42. That's fine. So the whole idea of this series is just to chill, talk about what you want to talk about, maybe every so often do a Q&A or something. All right, I'll put my foot down. Maybe like every few things. So any questions that you may have, drop them in the comment section. Oh, and you know, when I feel that there's enough to cover a journey, maybe we'll actually do that sort of stuff. Of course, the best way to ask me questions is just on the live stream, mixer.com/CookieNinjaShow. And I'm usually paying attention to the chat. So, you know, if you have any questions or whatever, or comments, you can always leave them there. But it would be nice to interact with people on a different level as well through this medium here. So that's my whole idea. Or if you guys have any topics that you want to talk about and you feel that I could stretch it on for a hot second, and if you've ever been on fire, you know what a hot second feels like. It feels like an eternity. Yeah, then also leave that down in the comments section as well. Of course, I'll pick anything and decide to do whatever. This could have been easily a roleplay series, by the way. But, I mean, what are you going to do for roleplay? I mean, I'm sure that a lot of truck drivers while they're actually driving, are focusing on the road more than anything. Maybe they have some quiet tunes on in the background. A lot of the paperwork they do, they'll actually stop for it. When in this game, you don't stop in between point A and B. You don't, well, unless you're getting fuel. And I guess that's one thing to mention as well. We have our own fuel tanks now. I've been playing up to level 3, at which point you can get out $500,000. Oh damn! I should have got them out in 5 100,000s. Oh, I'm so dumb. All right, so look, if you guys are doing that, don't forget to get your thing in 100,000s. It's gonna be the way to go. But yeah, so you don't actually stop in between point A and B unless you're getting fuel. We don't really have to worry about the RP of any logbooks or anything like that. We could actually totally have a logbook. I'm pretty sure if I load up Truck Books, which is an add-on that I have, we have a virtual trucking company there called Epic Wheel Time. As you can see, we don't really take ourselves too seriously. But if I were to load that up, I'm pretty sure these jobs would count for it. I'm pretty sure if we had a pro mods save, and I tried to get a pro mod save. I tried so hard, and it just didn't work. I would have. Oh wait, no, I need to get in left lane. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, I tried so hard because all the maps are so much prettier. There's a lot more stuff to the maps and all that sort of good stuff. So I tried really, really hard to get a pro mod save. Okay. It would have been so much better because there's so much more. I don't know, just everything is so much nicer. What is up with that HDR? I might have to turn it off because that sky looks like, I'm sure you guys are seeing it. It looks white, and then when I look down, it then goes that pale blue. Now, I know that there is an effect and cause that makes that happen in real life as well. But like this is actually just like ridiculous. When you're in the car, usually, you can at least see that the sky is blue. Over here, the trees look blue. Anyway, we're just doing a quick job. I believe it was down south. We started in Germany. We started off in Dusseldorf, and I tried to record this video already and had some issues. So that is why my clock down there says 340 kilometers. Probably going a little bit too fast here. Nope, we're fine. We're fine. Sweet. So yeah, so this is the second time I'm recording this video, which is why I actually feel like I have my things all together. Yeah, truck books are in Epic Wheel Time. I'm pretty sure it will log it all. We used to use another one. I can't remember what it was, but it would log our fuel, it would log our distance, it would give us a Google map of where we actually drove to, which I thought was really, really cool. That was one of my favorite parts about that add-on, or that logging. Unfortunately, it was kind of unreliable. And are you turning? No? Okay, good, because I am way wide. Sweet. On top of everything, the VR and all of that sort of stuff, I am using a Logitech G27 steering wheel. That's the one that has the pedals and the H shifter. Unfortunately, my shifter is broken. But Father Cookie said that he has the spare shifter. His wheel and shifter combination broke, but it was more on the wheel side of things. So he still has a spare shifter around. Why am I not using the automated cruise control up? There we go. So I think he's going to try and hook me up with a possible shifter. We'll see how things go there. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, that he'd hold on to it and we'll give it a shot. And that would be really sweet, being able to use a full-on H shifter. This thing here has like clutch, has a clutch as well, so I'll be able to drive full manual, which is something that I haven't done in a very long time in ETS. Normally, I don't worry too much about manual and all that good stuff because it felt kind of redundant without a clutch. It was just really, really hard to get it sorted. I mean, yeah, we could have done sequential, but man, I like having the paddles on the back of my wheel. I like having them as turn signals rather than sequentials and all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, and because this is a new setup, I don't know how to make the mic sound good yet. So I put a little bit of a limiter on it just to make sure that it doesn't like distort too much. If I get a little bit excited or whatever, it will never. Well, it will distort, but it just won't ever go above a certain level. So I'm going to try and make that sound as good as I can. One of the best ways to make a microphone sound good is to use an external microphone, whether that's an external microphone like the one I use for my live streams or my normal YouTube videos, or even just like a lapel mic. There we go. A lapel mic, but that's just more money. And like I said, my driving wheel setup is behind my desk, so I can't really use my original arm for that, which kind of sucks. But you know, I've made other bad mics sound really good. This here also has a headphone jack on it, and I'm wondering if it allows you to use an external like headset mic, like you know how the phones have like their little inline microphones. But then again, I'm also using the Shure SE215 in-ear monitoring headphones, which is what I use out at band practice and everything. They're a real solid set of in-ear monitors. It gives me a real feeling of immersion, not having anything really on my ears. Like having something on my head is fine, but once I start getting things onto my ears and all that sort of stuff, yeah, it starts breaking the feeling of immersion. I mean, and not to say that I wouldn't be immersed. It's just a different kind of immersion, you know. I need to speed up here. I'm actually going slower than the speed limit. Oh, okay, maybe not. All right, well, we'll get ready to turn right here. There's one thing that does actually break the immersion here for me, and that is the amount of trucks versus cars. Like, I get it, this is a game about trucking and all that good stuff. I need to be in the left lane and not driving like an idiot. I actually lost what I was saying. Oh, the thing about the trucks. Yeah, there's just so many trucks everywhere. Now, I live in a trucking city, and the amount of cars versus trucks is still quite substantial. So, you know, it'd be nice if there weren't quite so many trucks around, but it's nice to see them everywhere in a trucking-centric game. But in terms of realism, yeah, it's not good. So once I get a little bit more comfortable with my parking, maybe we'll start doing some more like you know, doing it over here. But right now we're just going to do it right here and finish up this video. I really do need to practice my reverse parking again. I guess there is only one way to do it, and that's just to, you know, do it, practice. But right now I don't feel very comfortable. Maybe at some stage we'll do a live stream with this save. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. So anyway, guys, let's see how we do here. Do we get any more levels? We did not. That's fine. Let's see how our truck driver is going, Veronica. She is in Dusseldorf. Does that mean she's driving right now? Yeah, so she is delivering used plastics from Dusseldorf to Amsterdam. Well, that's sick. And as you can see here, we've just finished. So we don't have any from or to. That would have said Osnabrück to wherever it was we just ended up. Cologne, I think it was. Um, yeah, no, I'm really, really excited for this. And if you guys are excited as well, don't forget to leave a like and leave any topics or questions down in the comment section. I'm very, very excited about this. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm excited. I'm gonna try and push this video out as soon as possible, and then maybe we can talk about some stuff really, really soon. I wanted to aim for at least one of these videos a week, but if we can keep the conversation going and new topics popping up, or like an expansion on previous topics or whatever, then maybe we can make this happen like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Because I don't have the capacity to solo commentary this game. It'd be so good, so good if we could do this in VR. And on the truckers MP stuff, we could get in and do some driving with Tops or whoever else, But like me and Tops have good banter. It's awesome just hanging out with him. Anyway, I'm ranting. Thank you guys so much for coming along. There's my beautiful, beautiful truck. I really do like it. Anyway, guys, until the next time, please take care of yourselves. This has been CookieNinja, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. See you later, guys.